What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video. And this is a concept I used to do quite often. In general, I think it's super valuable because we'll be talking about 3 new projects launching very soon. All of these projects, amazing, all right? Raised money, have great backing, have real utility. And personally, I think they have a lot of potential, right? So that's why I wanted to cover them. And this is not paid promotion, not anything like that. These are actually projects I think you need to know, all right? So that's what we'll do. We'll do a full video about that. We'll talk about them. I will try to keep this video as short as possible, but I cannot promise anything because I do want to tell you the information that you need to know, all right? So that's what we're going to do. So let's get right into it. The first project you can see right here is already on the screen. It's EstateX, and I think I covered this somewhere last year as well, but now it's actually getting very close. All right, the 22nd of April, it seems that you can actually participate with this. If you want to participate, I'll leave this link in the description, and you just have to go to see the file. All right, that's the launchpad that they'll use to launch. There, if you hold S Fund, probably you can participate in this IDO if you want to. Personally, I will think about it. I'm not sure if I will, just to be completely honest, but it is worth it to check it out because EstateX, as you can see, they have already raised a ton of money and they're raising hundreds of thousands of dollars. Have already raised more before that because this project has built a lot, all right? And I will name the #1 reason with all of these projects why I think it has potential. And with EstateX, it's RWA, all right? The RWA, or the real world assets narrative, really started popping off about a month ago. Some projects performed very well. I think EstateX is fully into that narrative and also has great potential to actually do great in that narrative, all right? It's also a little bit of a smaller project, but what they've built is amazing. All right. So like I said, I'll leave links to all of this down in the description. And what they've built is multiple things. So they have an ecosystem of applications that they've built. I will not go too much into depth about all of these applications. We will skim over them, but due to lack of time in videos like these, where we have to cover like 3 videos, I'll power through it. So they have LaunchX, which basically allows you to buy properties. I think it's something like partial buys in tokenized properties. Interesting. They have EstateX Pay, which is their pay solution to actually allow you to use digital assets for everyday transactions. They have Tokenize X, which allows you, if you hold real estate, so this really has to do with real estate in terms of RWA, it allows you to tokenize it, and that allows you to sell parts, to get some liquidity that way, multiple things, all right? Capital X, which allows you to unlock the potential of your assets with that Capital X, so it allows you to, for example, use digital assets as collateral, also to buy real estate, things like that. And apart from that, they also have EstateX University and EstateX World. Now, sometimes I would say like having a lot of products like these is a little bit redundant. But in this case, I think that it shows what they've built, it shows what they're developing, it shows multiple applications for the real estate world when it comes to RWA. So build a lot, great narrative, great launchpad they're launching on, a lot of potential. Second project is One Intro, all right? And again, I'll leave all the links down in the description, but what this is it's basically a new launchpad for Solana. So the main reason why I think this has potential is twofold, and that's first of all Solana. Solana right now is the 2nd biggest blockchain in the world. They're pushing a lot of liquidity and volume, and the total value locked is absolutely out of this world. And then in combination with that, it's LBP. And LBP means a liquidity bootstrapping pool. It's basically where you can launch tokens and where you can buy new tokens, but then in a more fair way. So, for example, on Ethereum, you already have Fjord Foundry, which is also releasing their token soon. They raised $4.3 million. This is mainly on Ethereum. but the fact that Fjord Foundry is actually very successful. I've also participated on some token launches on that, and that works well. All right. If you want to know how it works, I would suggest checking out either One Intro or Fjord Foundry and reading about these LBPs. It's worth it. It's you need to read about it before participating in it, but there is a lot of, it's more fair, and there's a lot of potential in new Solana launches. So what One Intro builds then is one DEX, one LBP, that's their main product, and one deploy. All right, so they have their own decentralized exchange, they have their own application to deploy your own Solana tokens, and then the liquidity bootstrapping pool. All right, so that will look like this. Here you will see new projects and that you can participate in. All right, it still has to launch. They're still developing that LBP. I'm quickly looking up if I can find out more about LBPs in this short video, but I don't think so. Basically, look, if you go to Fjord Foundry, you'll see it. Basically, if you have these new projects, you can participate in it, and then with time, there's a set time period in which you can buy, and then with time, based on supply and demand, the price kind of finds a fair valuation. All right. So in general, it's not a one-time buy, but you can also buy over time. You can buy some at the start, buy some at the end to gain a more fair price for the token. But One Intro definitely, I mean, this is the first LBP on Solana. Solana is doing great normally. Right now the transactions are not amazing, but all right. And there's quite a lot of hype around One Intro on X as well. Now, third project is Plena Finance, all right, or Plena, which is also, there's two main reasons why I think this has a lot of potential. And that's first of all the backing that it has, including influencers, but also the launchpads. It's launching on DAOmaker, Decubate, and ChainGPT. All have a good track record when it comes to launching new projects. Also raising quite a lot of money. And then second of all, it's account abstraction, which we will get into a little bit later. Plena Finance in general, they call themselves a crypto super app, all right? So it's basically one app that you can use to buy cryptos. You can connect to decentralized applications. You have smart portfolio features that can help you with your portfolio, and Plena GPT, but that's coming. And here you can also see more about the backing they have. I mean, they have some of the biggest influencers around crypto, especially on Twitter, behind them, including those launchpads. That's in general, that's pretty solid, all right, to have behind a project. But apart from that, what I like a lot is what they're building with account abstraction, all right. So what that basically means, I will provide a link to this down in the description as well, because it's a very interesting read. But what it basically means is it simplifies transactions in crypto. All right, right now, if you don't know on-chain transactions, if you don't know blockchain, it's very difficult to get into real crypto trading on the networks. And Plena with their super app simplifies that and allows new users to onboard into real crypto trading outside of centralized exchanges more easily. So that's the video. All right. In short, Estate X, an upcoming RWA narrative project with a lot of potential, have built out a lot of products already. One Intro has a lot of hype right now around X/Twitter. It's the first of its kind on one of the biggest networks. And then apart from that, Plena has major backing in KOLs and VCs, and is also building something that is amazing for new crypto users to onboard them. All right. So that's what you need to know. If you still do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I'll leave links to the projects down in the comments as well. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.